I have spoken to many legends, and everyone speaks about the brilliance of Jackie Mitoo. Why was Jackie Mitoo so great?
He's one of the greatest we've ever had in Jamaica. He still leads the pack, if you ask me. There are some young, brilliant keyboard players now who have gone immensely great. I mean, I can name so many of them, great people. But I think Jackie Mitoo still stands out because of his originality and his creativity and his wisdom and knowledge and the blessing that he had for music. Jackie Mitoo arranged 90%, I would say, of the songs that was recorded at Studio One. Yeah, Jackie Mitoo was the one who told people what to play. He's the man. He's the genius behind everything. I tell you who else played a very important role at Studio One? Leroy Sibbles, that bass player, because he did a lot of work with Jackie himself. And so Jackie loved him as a bass player. So when Jackie would work out the songs and find out, Leroy would just come up with a wicked bass line and Jackie would just nod to it and say, yeah. And the rest is history, magic. You know, but Jackie was really instrumental in the creativity of most of the songs, even the cover songs that Mr. Dad would give him to work on. Weeping Willow, you name it, Mosa Alton Ellis, some Delroy Wilson as we go way back. Because Mr. Dad used to bring records from abroad and give them to Jackie to listen to. Jackie would now listen to these songs and totally change everything. It's a rearrangement, but you see, if you have it like that, that's what's going to happen. Jackie could listen to a song and Rain from the Skies. And what made the whole thing so great at the time was the fact that all the musicians working there, Scatterlight, they were coming from the greatest music school we had in Jamaica, which was the Alpha School of Music. So I'd say nearly all the musicians could read music. So when you walk into the studio, you could tell who were the wind players, the horn players. They always have a pencil in their ear and them lip kind of have that hand lip. You know what a hand lip look like. So you could easily tell. And that was a greatness. When Jackie arranged a piece, they would then put themselves into it, create that next arrangement to the song. That's why the hand lines and most of Studio One songs were so crucial, because they were all excellent people arranging and playing that. Now the magic about all of this is we used to record on 2 tracks. So when you walk into the studio and Jackie says, all right, let me hear the song, and you play the song, you sing the song for Jackie. Now the next thing is Jackie going to put an arrangement to it, and I'm going to tell the other musicians what to play. Once they rehearse it a couple of times and it's fine, then we said to the engineer, yeah, you ready? The engineer would say, yeah man, we're ready, I have a good balance. Take 1. So when he pressed that red light, we're ready, no mistakes. It's not like the band is going to record their track first and then we're going to come and record. No, everything, we're all going down at once. So once I rehearse my part and me and Ernest rehearse, there's no missing. Because if we make a mistake, the entire band have to stop and we start over. So that's a part of the training that we got from early, not to make mistakes. So once the drummer count off and the track start, the intent in everyone's head is to get the song right to the very end. So when we do it once and everything is correct, Mr. Dad would normally say, all right, Jackson, I like that one. Let's take another cut. And we take another cut. Sometimes the second cut varies a little from the original one, but not mistakenly. It's still fine. And he would sometimes say, all right, I like that one too. Let's try a last cut. And so we do a third take. So sometimes if you notice, you will hear some songs at Studio One where they're similar, but have minor or minute changes to them. It's just the difference with each track that we do.
So what jobs did you have at Studio One?
My job there was to sing. Mr. Dad always, we have a tape recorder that Mrs. Dad kept in the office. And when Mr. Dad have certain songs he want me to record, he must say, all right, Jackson, I go Spanish Town today. ND, he call his wife ND, now my dad is her name. Them say, all right, check ND, she have the tape machine, and just listen to these songs till we come back. When we come back, we're going to try and record them. So that was my daily thing. When there was no session or anything, he would send us around to the pressing plant, where Earl from the Eptones, Earl Morgan, was one of the key persons responsible for pressing records. He was very good at pressing LPs. Horsemouth, the drummer, he was instrumental in pressing 45s. And so Mr. Dad used to send me around there to go and hang with them to learn how to press the records too. So, till I eventually learned it and started to press some records too. But my main thing was to pack the records when they were pressed. You put them on a spingle and they come in 25s because that's how many records hold in a box at the time, 25 45s. So that was kind of my thing. And I just dabble around with it. It was so basically kill time when there was no session. And that was my role there for a while.
Well, let me hear you say,